Hey guys, I'm covered in cat hair. Hopefully you can't tell. Kinchi was here, getting me all covered in her hair. That's what she does. Now, many of you may know that I am a big, giant, old, humongously enormous nerd. I have many nerdy pursuits and interests, and many fandoms. And so I discovered this tag, which was originally done, apparently, by Megan Dyer. Hopefully that is correct. Links in the doobly-doo, hopefully, to their original version of this tag. And that is the fandom tag. Yeah! So, let's get started. Question number 1. What is your favorite fandom to be a part of and why? My favorite fandom to be a part of is the Mass Effect fandom. I find that I relate a lot to people who are in the Mass Effect fandom, and BioWare in general, but especially Mass Effect. I will put a little caveat on there. I definitely get along better with women who are in the Mass Effect fandom than the guys. You know how sometimes video game guys can be. Now I know for a fact that not all guys are like this. I just tend to interact more with the women from the Mass Effect fandom because they tend to be a little bit more open and friendly. Number 2, who is your favorite fictional character? I cannot possibly choose a favorite fictional character. Are you kidding me? That is not even kinda gonna happen. So, yeah. Who's your least favorite fictional character? Ha ha ha. You all, some of you know who I'm thinking of, who sprang immediately to my head. But I'm not gonna say it. Huh. I probably also don't have a least favorite fictional character because there are plenty of fictional characters out there that I don't like. So these two questions are kind of a fail for me because I could not pick a favorite and a least favorite fictional character. I'm sorry. Number 4 is, who is your best internet friend through fandom? Boy, I'm really bad at this tag because I don't actually really have any internet friends through fandom. I have a lot of friends in real life that I share fandoms with, and we are all nerdy together, and it's great. But I really do not have any internet friends through fandom, which is odd and depressing. And I'm not really sure why. I guess I just never really connected with anyone yet online in that way. I used to connect with people online a lot more when I played like MMOs and stuff like that, but now I don't really, I don't know, I guess probably I should hang out on Twitter or something. Where all the people talk? Where do people talk? I don't even know. Alright, let's see if I can actually have a real answer for the next question. Number 5 is, which fandom has the best soundtrack? Yay, I can finally answer that. I think that Lord of the Rings has the best soundtrack, and The Hobbit. But the whole Tolkien fandom has an amazing soundtrack because of the movies. It's true. True facts are right here. Number 6 is, what is the smallest fandom you are a part of? I'm not really a huge part of this fandom, but I think it counts that of Cabin Pressure, which is a teeny tiny little itty bitty blip on everyone's radar. It is a short series, there are 3 seasons I believe, of radio plays about these people who are the crew of a small one-airplane airline. You've got the captain played by Benedict Cumberbatch, the sassy first officer, the woman who owns the airplane, who is amazing and very sassy as well. And you have Arthur, who kind of acts as like stewardess and general helper, who is just this sweetie pie who's bad at everything. It is really snarky, it has that great British humor going on, and my sister is really into it more than I am, but I guess I would consider myself a little bit in the fandom along with her, and I have not met anyone else who is in this fandom other than my sister, so that is officially my smallest fandom. Number 7, which fandom gives you the most feels? I'd probably be Mass Effect again. So many Mass Effect feels still. I'm still not over all my Mass Effect feels, you guys. It doesn't help that I've written like 12 million fanfictions about everything. Links in the doobly-doo to my AO3 for all of those if you're interested. Number 8, what was your first fandom? That honor actually belongs to Star Trek, the original series, and possibly Next Generation. I got into Star Trek when I was very young thanks to my grandmother and my parents who would get the VHS tapes of episodes from the library. and I loved Star Trek, and that was really the first real fandom that I was in. Even though it was basically a fandom of my family. I still have some pieces of my grandmother's collection from Star Trek. She had all of the TV Guide plates, obviously, this is Jean-Luc Picard, that she had collected. She had the entire series, which had been sold except for she left me Jean-Luc and she left me Data, who were some of my favorite characters, of course. I also loved Geordi, but unfortunately I do not have his plate, but it's amazing. Data is in my living room, I'm not gonna go get him. Number 9 was a fandom that you recently joined. I'm trying to think. Is there a fandom that I recently joined? I guess, kind of, because it's a newer fandom, I sort of recently joined the sort of Stardew Valley fandom, in that at least I follow a couple of Stardew Valley people on Tumblr, which in my mind counts as joining a fandom. If you haven't played Stardew Valley, if you are a fan of Harvest Moon, definitely try Stardew Valley. It is probably better than most Harvest Moon games. I am now holding up regular Harvest Moon games against Stardew Valley. So I guess that's my most recent fandom. Number 10 is, do you have any fanfic OCs? Oh, you're serious? Yeah, a shit ton. I don't know if you know this about me, but I write a lot. And even when I write fan fiction, I almost always include original characters that aren't always even the main character, but all of my stories have a lot of original characters in them. But my favorite is definitely, as of right now, Astlir, my Kunari character from The New Ways of Old Gods, which is my book-length fanfiction of Dragon Age Inquisition. I know you guys are sick of hearing about this, but for real, go check it out. It's good stuff, you guys. I'm really proud of it. I'm probably more proud of that than I am of a lot of my original writing, if that makes any sense. But yes, Astlir is an amazing character, and I love her, and I still think about her, and I still draw her, and wonder what sort of adventure she's having right now. She's the best. Number 11, what OCs created by others are your favorite? I couldn't really think of any. I know I do read a lot of fan fiction, but nobody's OCs have really stuck with me well enough that I remember their names. And I imagine that happens a lot for most people. You don't really necessarily remember all of the OCs in fan fiction. A lot of times fan fiction does have a little bit of a problem with original characters not actually being the most original. And they're often used just as a viewpoint character so that the author can introduce the readers to the world, or so that the author can live vicariously through this character. So long story short, I don't really have a favorite OC from someone else. Number 12 is top OTPs. Again, I could not choose. Why would you make me choose? I have so many. And so many bro TPs, the list could go on for miles. But I'll just tell you one that I've been thinking about recently, I've just been getting into, and that is because my close friend and I have been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're really still quite early. I think we just got into season 2 recently, or season 3, I can't remember. But we're way behind, so don't spoil us for anything. But we are both huge Coulson and May shippers. And I think it'll probably never happen, but I will go down with this ship. Love it so much. We've decided that Coulson and May are the mummy and the daddy of the team, but Coulson is the mummy and May is the daddy. And that's just how it goes. And now if they would just kiss, it would be perfect. And number 13 is, what fandom do you have the most merch from? Definitely has to be Mass Effect, and just BioWare in general, but mostly Mass Effect. I have so much Mass Effect stuff, including, I mean, I don't know if that counts as merch, but I paid for it. Yeah, I have so much Mass Effect stuff, and probably in second place would be Pokemon, because I also have a lot of Pokemon stuff. I ruined everything. I'm knocking everything over. A lot of the stuff that I own, fan stuff, is actually fan art as well, and made by fans. All of these Pokemon are made by someone that I know, and yeah, this pillow came from Etsy, I'm pretty sure. So there you go, that was my long, kind of rambly, potentially obnoxious fandom tag. Woo! I know some of you out there are a little bit nerdy like me, so feel free to do this tag. Consider yourself tagged. I officially tag you, person watching this video, so you can say that you were officially tagged in your video when you decide to do this. Do you feel all official? I sure do. And as I always say, if you genuinely enjoyed what you saw here today, if it made you happy, then please share it with your friends, wherever you share stuff at. The water cooler, I'm gonna go ahead and assume you all have office jobs and talk around the water cooler. Drop my name. Mention me in that. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I have to try and go find some Coulson and May fan art, like, immediately. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!